Special Executive Committee meeting of LHNC. Today is Monday, September 12th. It is 5:34 p.m. Secretary Sanchez, roll call, please.
Sarah Clendenning. Ben Wadsworth is not here. Vincent Chente Montalvo.
Present.
Fernanda Sanchez present. We have quorum.
Okay, cool. We have quorum.
Oh.
All right. So, So we're going to open it up for general public comment on non-agenda items, 2 minutes per person. If there's anybody on the horn or on Zoom who wants to make a comment about something not on the agenda, please raise your hand or press *9. You have 2 minutes to speak.
I don't see any.
All right. What am I looking at? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong agenda. I don't think we have government comments or any of that stuff. So, right. Okay, can somebody, I'll just pull it up from my computer. 1 second. The agenda for today. Here we go. All right. Executive, okay, item number 3, executive committee discussion / agenda setting for a general board meeting to be held September 15th. That's a Thursday at 6 p.m. So here's the prospective agenda. A, roll call. B, public comment. C, community and board announcements. D, government reports. E, approval of minutes. F, funding items. G, executive committee. And that would be 1, discussion possible action to appoint member as a substitute person on the William Mead Community Advisory Committee. Wait, what is it called? CAC. 2, discussion possible action to appoint 6 board members to attend the Civic U 2022. 3, announcement of LHNC vacancies. 3A, discussion possible action to appoint stakeholders to aforementioned vacancies. H, committee reports, and we have each committee there. I, request for motions for future agenda items. J, adjournment. So I have 1 amendment. And I have 1 amendment. And it would be an item 5. It would say presentation. A, community update on the September 11th, 2022 Broadway Carnival tragedy. It's a community Q&A and discussion. A1 being discussion and possible action on letter to CD1 Gil Cedillo, city attorney, city council seeking supportive services for the community of Lincoln Heights after the shooting that happened this past Sunday, which was yesterday. And so that would be the 1 actionable item that I'm adding to the agenda. And the community request of the parking will be referred to, Vince, would it be programs and services?
Yeah, program and services, and then we can contact parking. Well, they can go there and take their issue and contact parking enforcement from there. Or street sweeping, whatever.
It might be a planning and land use one, because it's kind of like the CAS doesn't have a parking requirement, so we're getting, it's something like that. But yeah, we're going to refer it to a committee. So that's all I have to say.
So I'll make the motion to accept the agenda with the amended add-on. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Fernanda, second. Fernanda, take it away. Well, public comment, well, board member comment and then public comment.
Yeah, I do have a question regarding the amendment for the September 11 incident. It's a Q&A between who? Is the sheriff going to be there, or is
Community discussion. So it's not about authority or anybody like that. It's a community talking to each other.
Did you invite the family members, or?
I've been down there all day. The family's traumatized right now, but there's different groups, but that's not what we're really talking about right now. It's more about just the community being able to, like, right, Vince? It's like just a place where people can talk, where, it's not like about talking about we need more cops or whatever, like, it's about.
Well, I think the conversation should just be focused on requesting supportive services, which
Right.
are mental health things right now for the families, and also for the community because it was a community event, people seen it, right? They're gonna be traumatized, but also to request the city to act on behalf of the family, what services
Right.
can we get them so that they can burial services, because right now they're in shock. They're not gonna come to the event. They shouldn't. It's
Yeah.
fresh as of a day. But if people have questions or concerns about that, maybe we should just focus the conversation around those 2 points.
Mhm.
And that way, like, we want to come to aid, but we want to respect the distance because it's a mourning period. And we just want to make sure that the city agencies are aware that we need these services in our community, which is mental health. Or any type of supportive service that you guys can think of bringing up, which is mostly mental health, the schools, and whether they can find financial money for them to help them in their time of need.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
burial funds, like from, there's a nonprofit, it's like $10,000 for victims of violence and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different resources, but yeah, it's like that kind of dialogue, talking about like, yeah, support services versus like finger pointing, you know what I mean? Like,
No, exactly. That's what I wanted to ask, because I'm not against it. I just wanted to make sure the Q&A sounded a little weird, like between who, and I wanted to make sure that we're not really putting the family on a spotlight they don't want to be on.
Yeah, I think it's just simple to say, look, the topics of the day today and this discussion is just going to be about what does our community need after an event like this? And we can go after the Uvalde example, right? Because all of a sudden now they wanted to be so proactive and saying we're going to have mental health and we need to support the family. So if we follow that and the discussion, then I think that's okay for the public to have. How can we help them? Is there going to be an official GoFundMe for them? Which I don't think it's too early to talk that. It just happened yesterday, right? So, but we can keep in contact and then we should appoint a person to deal with it down the road, or maybe assign it to a committee. So as it evolves, we're able to help a lot more. But the discussion is just basically what type of services we need, and who's seen it. How do we, how do our kids deal with it? How do our adults deal with it? How do we deal with it as community members, right? So I think that's a simple talk. It shouldn't be too much. And so if we keep it along that route, I think we'll be okay.
For sure. I would also add that we add in there a moment of silence for them, out of respect.
No, for sure. And I think, under we have, where was it? Not public comment. We had, we don't have community announcements on there, do we, Sarah?
it's kind of like an end item, isn't it?
Well, maybe we make it
Not a
before.
requirement.
No,
It's
because
like-
I know, I don't want to change nothing on the agenda because we don't have time. But in the beginning of it, maybe that's what we should bring up. Just a moment of silence, just give it a brief, and then start the subject matter. Right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Okay, roll call, public comment, community and board announcements, government reports, presentation, it's on there. Oh yeah, I guess I added it to the, the one that I have here.
My mistake. The one I didn't see it. I saw from the top. Okay, no, I see it. So it could be at
It could
community.
be under
announcements.
community announcements.
Yeah, because it's before it, but it's also pre-setting up what we're going to be talking about, so that people know that we're respecting it, but at the same time, it's a separate item on what we're going to discuss. This is about the health, the issue, and about how the community can deal with it and what we need from our city.
All right.
So if you want Fernanda to lead the way on the community announcement and just make it, like, we just want to give, a minute of silence just for the people that we lost, and just remind them that we have an item down the road that's going to deal with what our needs for the community. And that's
Sounds
a
good.
Okay. So only with that amendment then, and then, is there anything else? No one else has anything else? Well, Fernie, I just want to make sure everyone has everything laid out about this. I'm okay, Sarah's okay, then public comment, Sarah.
Yeah, public comment. So if there's anybody from the public who wants to comment on this item, you have 2 minutes to speak, comment on, this proposed agenda. Please press pound or please raise your hand or press *9.
I don't see any.
Okay, so then we're gonna go for a vote here. Okay. A roll call vote, please.
Right, Sarah,
Yes.
Ben is not here. Chente,
Yeah,
Fernanda, yes, it's unanimous, motion carries.
Motion carries.
this is that we're getting
Okay.
time now. Let me see. So we're at the last one, amendment.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I want to thank the public and my fellow committee members. So motion to adjourn.
Aye.
Sarah seconds. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? I don't hear none. Abstentions? Don't hear none. Thank you, Fernanda. Thank you, Sarah. Duerma, descansa, Fernanda.
Yeah, I'm tired.
And just so everybody knows, our general board meeting will be this Thursday, September 15th at 6 PM on Zoom.
Thanks,
right.
everyone. Thank you,
Thank
Sarah.
you.